Come with me as we fly premium to Tokyo, Japan for the weekend, hopefully to eat good ramen and have some fun. Are you ready? Let's go to Tokyo. This is when I realized I didn't have a data eSIM, and Ubigi eSIM is one of the most reliable eSIMs out there. And it's affordable, so get it. You will thank me later. So let's go to Nippori, where we will get on the JR lines, and then we will head to Akabane Station in Tokyo. Sorry about that, my dreads got on the camera lenses. I recorded this part of the video using my Meta Ray-Bans, and my long hair is making me regret it. I'm off to the Appa Hotel in Akabane, which was my residential lodge for the weekend. A fine choice for those who don't mind cozy living areas. But what it's lacking in space, it makes up for that in luxury. So I am more of a quality over quantity type of guy anyways, so I don't mind it. I got bored in my room, so I decided to check out the other accommodations the hotel has to offer, which brought me to this exquisite bathhouse where I wanted to relax and blow off some steam. But unfortunately, I had visible tattoos, and like most bathhouses in Japan, they don't allow anyone with visible tattoos because of Japanese organized crime syndicates like the Yakuza that still remain today in the Japanese underworld. I wanted to take more footage, but they don't allow cameras either. So this is as far as I can take you, so just use your imagination. I am kind of hungry after that long flight, so let's see what we can find to eat.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Oh, you are so cute.
Get out of here. This is my show. Let's get back to it.
It's a good place. You can probably bring somebody, hang out, sit down, have a drink. With a significant other. Pretty cool spot.
So I kept walking until I came to this place, Akabane Ramen Iki. It's an amazing, authentic ramen spot I found in the neighborhood after some wandering around. So I decided to check it out. I was amazed by its menu and the ability to add on whatever side you like. If you like ramen, this is definitely the place for you. Me, I just love the marinated eggs with the slightly aged yolk with the golden hue that give you that right texture. That's kind of sweet in a way, but savory and good, that help you maintain that balance when you add heat like red peppers and garlic sauce to it. It's so delicious, it gets me every time. know you're tired of watching me eat. We will stick a pin in this and come back to more food later. Let's speed this up. We still got more of the city to see. I got lost and had to use Google Maps because after eating, I was too full and ended up with the itis, which is the hood terminology. But the more nerdy and sophisticated terminology is postprandial somnolence. Do you think I pronounced that right? Maybe I don't think so, but whatever. I'm feeling full now, so let's check out Tokyo's nightlife. In Shinjuku, the Neon City. So I'm going to start making my way back to Akabane Station, where I will take the JR lines to Shinjuku. So I'm just jamming out on some music right now. Don't pay me any mind. The locals having fun with me. They think I'm a celebrity. They keep calling me Snoop Dogg. I don't see the resemblance, but I guess I'll take the compliment.
Snoop Dogg? Ah, Snoop Dogg?
We successfully arrived at Akabane Station. Now let's get on the train. I'm already not off to a good start. And the first thing I do is drop my phone. I was supposed to get a welcome Suica travel card, but instead, since I couldn't find the machine on the ground floor at the Narita airport, I used Head Out to buy a 3-day Metro card with unlimited rides for part of my stay.
Ah, wrong one. Ah, motherfucker. Hey, where can I get this? Metro office?
And I brought a 3-day pass that was only good for the Metro train lines. And I didn't know that it wouldn't be valid for the JR lines. So I just chalked it up to being a rookie mistake. I took it in and I learned my lesson and moved on. So if you're planning on using the JR lines a lot, don't get a 3-day Metro pass to Head Out like I did. Instead, your best bet is to just get a 5-day JR East pass. It will save you time and money in the long run.
Drum roll, please.
Important announcement.
Oh, you are so cute.
I told you to get out of here. Always trying to take the spotlight. You cute looking mother. Let's get back to the train. So now we're on the train headed to Shinjuku City. This train always seems to be packed. make sure you pay attention because you can easily miss your stop. Off camera, I had to ride back from Akabon, Kita City back towards Akabane Station because I got the stops confused. Long story short, try not to get distracted. Like I said earlier in the video, treat Google Maps like your best traveling buddy because it can get you out of a lot of trouble when you're lost and in a jam. And I know we all like to act like we got it all under control. And with Google, we can keep up that facade of being all-knowing. So with that being said, I think our stop's coming up. Let's get off the train. So we finally arrived at Shinjuku, the Neon City, and we have yet to verify what everybody has been raving about. We're just beginning our journey, but I bet we're going to be in for a fun time. And if any of the rumors are true, this is supposed to be the wildest city in Tokyo, and we will check if that reputation is valid and can live up to the hype. We don't know if it's true yet, but only time will tell. Luckily for me, I brought my power bank. My phone battery was almost dead, and I had still a whole bunch of content to create. So I was constantly checking to make sure we were charging correctly. One thing I hate is when you think you are charging your phone, and your phone does one of these numbers. I'm going to keep venturing deeper into the city to see what nuances that awaits us. Hopefully more exciting situations are to come, but I'm going to be completely optimistic and go with the flow. And bingo, right when I said that there was something definitely going on, I think it was some type of protest about the Middle East. Normally I try to stay clear of protests because all of the civil unrest, and I was not trying to be on the news if someone got out of hand, because these issues can be real emotional and traumatizing for many, and I just came to have fun. now I am just going to wander around for a little bit and see what I can get into.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Oh, you are so
Couldn't resist
cute.
this thing. It's too cute. Instead of us trying to fight over who's going to host the show, we decided to watch the show together. It's coming back on. Hit the lights.
おかえりなさい。
I wondered if I had enough battery power left on my power bank because I kept getting weird lags and performance issues from my phone, and I looked down and sure enough, my power bank was completely drained that fast. And I knew I could not navigate around the city without Google Maps, so I decided to go back to the hotel and charge my phone and my power bank. And I thought I'll come back later.
This is the Shaka Line train for Omiya.
I was headed back to the hotel when I realized that the train I got on didn't say Akabane like usual. The train announcer said it was going to Omiya, and I thought it was one of those express trains that didn't go to local stops. And then in my mind, I started panicking. because I knew my phone was dying and there was a possibility that I was on the wrong train.
大宮行きです。This is the Fatima train for 大宮。
Finally, instead of panicking more, my logical thinking started to emerge, and I realized my phone isn't all the way dead, so I could just turn my cell off until I got to a familiar stop, and just use Google Maps from there. So I kept my eyes on the train directory and listened carefully to all the stops being called, and just hoped I could recall some stops from the airport ride earlier.
Unfortunately.
ご乗車ありがとうございます。20時ちょうど発埼京線各駅停車大宮行きです。まもなく発車いたします。Please arrange your depart shortly.
I don't know what this is, but it's fucking good. Mm. Alright, so this is a very big bowl of ramen. I thought I was going to be able to eat 2 bowls of ramen because the ramen in America at Ninja City compared to this one, let's see what's the difference.
On my way back to Shinjuku City, and this time we charged up my phone and power bank and got something to eat. I can't wait to walk around some more and check out the scenery and hopefully meet some new friends.
The next station is Ikebukuro JA12. The doors on the right side will open. Please change your for the Yamanote Line, the Shonan Shinjuku Line, the Tobu Tojo Line, the Seibu Ikebukuro Line, the Marunouchi Subway Line, the Yurakucho Subway Line, and the Fukutoshin Subway Line.
In my head, all I kept hearing was a repetitive type mantra saying in Japanese.
日本の体験、そしてそのあらゆる魅力に恋に落ちてください。
So much traffic, so many people. Man, people everywhere, all nationalities. Shit, I've seen a couple of black people earlier. Pretty cool. Actually, more than a couple. It was like 5. But yeah, it's so lit. There's so many lights, and it goes on and on and on and on. Just don't stop. Oh, panoramic view. What the fuck? All right. So many people.
The first black guy I talked to, but I want to say it's all love.
This is out and about.
But you have to watch out for these guys. They will hook you up with some sexy lady and she'll drug your drink. You'll wake up with a maxed out credit card and a foggy memory forgetting you were acting like a baller. So many people in different cultures in Shinjuku City, mixing it up and merging with each other. It was fantastic, and I was forgetting what time it was because I was having such a ball, walking around, getting blinded by the lights like a moth to the flame. And the nuance was that these neon city lights was like a drug, and I was hooked, feeling more and more energized by the city. Only downside is that every high has a low, and I thought there could be no consequences. In this case, everything seemed perfect until I was headed back to the JR trains lines, so I can wind down my night and go back to Akabang and get some rest. But to my surprise, the buses and subway trains stopped running at 12:45 a.m. and it was 1 a.m. and I had no way to get back to the hotel, and I thought it was now the beginning of a nightmare. But I decided to have a positive view on the situation and not blow my high on life, and I was determined to have fun even though I was stranded in another country. I thought to myself, the trains start back running at 4:25 a.m., so I roughly had only 3 hours to walk around Shinjuku, and most of everything was closed. But luckily for me, 2 hours in, I found a restaurant that stayed open until 3 a.m., so I went there and decided to wait. And I saw a couple of girls and some random guys that had the same idea. I decided to sit next to the girls because one was really pretty to me. I thought this could turn out okay. I met the pretty girl I was attracted to, and her name was Bree. And let's say she had a really fun night and got stranded too. To make a long story short, the restaurant had closed, and Bree convinced me to get a taxi, even though I did not want to. I don't mean to be cheap, but I heard horror stories about how much the taxis are in Japan when your destination is far away. So I invited her to stay with me, and she accepted my invite. She said, now I can save some money on the taxi fare, because I offered to give her a ride to her room if she declined to stay at my hotel. And her fare would have been more than $60 and mine as well, which would have brought me to well over $100. So it all worked out smoothly. In summary, Japan can be adventurous and a fun place if you just go with the flow. So I hope you enjoyed your time exploring Japan and navigating the nightlife with me. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep traveling and stay safe.